Hello there, I'm Tony Beerus with the Center for Energy and Environment, and in today's video on critical construction details in high-performance homes, I'll be discussing rough HVAC installation. Before the air handler is installed is a great time to do a rough-in duct leakage test. We're currently hooked up just to the supply side. We'll tape off all the other supplies and any other entry points into the system and measure the leakage, and that'll help find out where any leaks are early before drywall goes in. We'll also do the same thing on the return side, and that'll help us meet our leakage targets at the end of our project. So here we see in a bathroom exhaust fan. One thing to point out is that you do not want to bunch up your duct insulation at the end here. That can cause the damper to block, but what we want to see is insulation covering the entire ductwork. We want to have a straight run with no dips or drops, nowhere that can collect water, and we want it to go fully insulated all the way out through the roof line. Best practice is to use a ducted return whenever possible. We want it sized for the system. We don't want to see any building cavities used as ducts. And once it's air sealed, you should be sealing your boots directly to your drywall or your subfloor to make an airtight seal. One often overlooked item is sealing the ductwork to the subfloor. You can see here we've got mastic that is sealed directly from the subfloor to the boot. And they've also added a nice touch here, which is a cover to prevent construction debris falling in during construction. One detail that is essential to getting a airtight duct system is air sealing as early as you can while you still have access to all your ductwork. You can see here that we've got mastic painted onto all the seams and all the connections of the ductwork. We like to see our mastic painted about nickel thick and hit any connections in boots. We also are looking for air sealing of the boots to the subfloor and any connection points. It's going to be much easier to do this now than it is after the fact. So air seal early and often. You should visually inspect all your ductwork before drywall goes up, making sure you have airtight seals across all seams. You can see here they've used mastic, which is painted on. You can also use various tapes or aerosol sealant, but all ductwork should be sealed before drywall is completed. To keep ducts out of unconditioned space, it's essential to have good truss design. Here you can see they've used a web truss to allow the ducts to run in between the floors and the ducts to run up and go through the subfloor as opposed to going into the attic.